All right, so I do this every year. To everyone who, there was like 3 or 4 people last year who asked me for the survey afterwards, and I did not give it to them because I lost it. Through a technical mishap, all my data was cleared, and I tried looking at videos and everything to try to recreate it, and I was not able to. But so this year, before I close my laptop lid, I'm going to click the download data button. All right. So if you've done this before, go ahead and go to this URL or with your phones. It's a quick live survey. It's completely anonymous. I'm going to share the data with everybody. The more data we have, the better for everybody. And so I think that's pretty much it. All right. I'll give everybody a chance to. Hey. Okay. Yes, I unplugged it and plugged it back in. All right, everybody ready? All right. Uh, First question: do you want to know your colleagues' answers to inappropriate questions? All right, I like it that like most people are unequivocally yes. Like, okay, I see 97 participants, 98. This is actually how I'm going to get my count, so I know for the rest of the survey when to stop. Oh, all right, and of course the correct answer is yes. Oh. All right, let's start with some easy ones. What region do you primarily work in? Okay, and I'll go ahead and advance. I think we're pretty close. So wow, a lot of people from the Midwest. Imagine that. Here in Chicago. All right. What type of organization do you work for? So these early questions are kind of set up for context, so you can get some kind of demographic feel. I Because it's anonymous, I don't have a way to thread like this person has this, is from this area, works in this industry. Um, so it's still kind of a distribution of results, but I find it really useful. And my favorite thing is to see the trends year over year. Like, what industries are people doing work in or shifting from, uh, and you'll see some of the other questions. I don't want to give it away yet. Okay, a lot of private sector, as I would expect, a bit of self-employed. There's a bunch of consultants here and small lab use shops. All right, how many people work in your organization? Yeah, this always blows me away. Like, how many is the over 500? I just cannot imagine. The only way we can afford LabVIEW. Um, yeah, y'all are blazing your trail. The 1 to 5s are blazing their trail. All right. What industries do you work in? This one's multiple selection. So you work in multiple industries or serve multiple industries. Go ahead and pick all that apply. All right. So a lot of aerospace and defense, a lot of manufacturing, um, then pretty evenly automotive, energy, and research. I'm always curious what the other is. Like I want to go find these people and like, what are y'all doing? Like it's really could be like it might be a really cool niche thing that I've never heard of. All right, so now we start to get personal. Um, so how old are you guys? All right, so all these ones that I don't show the answer till afterwards, um, it's actually okay. So there's a lot in yeah, a lot in the 30s. Actually, so actually, the reason I have a now we get the distribution from young to old. So uh, yeah, 20 less than 25-year-olds. We're glad you're here. Over 65s, we're glad you're still here. Um, all right, what's your highest level of education? I want to peek, but I can't do it without y'all seeing. All right, we got 95. All right, a lot of bachelors and masters. I believe. There we go. There's my order distribution. So, all right, a few associates in trade school, um, a few PhDs. I think last year I had one that was none of these. I'm like, man, who is bootstrapping their way here? And it was like Alan's daughter. She's like, I'm a sophomore in high school, right? And did I just skip some? Let me check real fast. Nope, I did not. All right. Yeah, so how many years of work experience do you have? It's paused. There we go. Thank you. Instant feedback. All right, we got 96. And I sure thought that was going to work. Oh, I have to advance to the next question. All right, so a pretty spread distribution, uh, around 15 to 20 years. So uh, there's a lot of people in here that we can learn from. All right, are you looking for employment? And you don't have to raise your hand, especially if you're here with coworkers. All right, we got 16, so about 15% of the people in the room are looking for employment. Um, oh yeah. Okay, so here's the good one. What's your annual salary with bonuses? Yes. Yeah, if you were a wildly successful solo consultant, we want to know. Yeah. All right, I got 96. And I'm going to go to the distributed one. Okay. Um, wow. That is way more at the high end and at the low end than I expected. Every year I think that, like, oh, nobody's going to vote in this category. Oh, that must be you, Alan. I know. All right. Anybody want to take a picture of that? Go talk to your boss. Yeah. I've seen it already. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. All right. I doubled the number of unsatisfied people in this room. All right. And the question, then the follow up is your organization hiring LiveView developers? All right, now this is one where, like, if you're hiring, raise your hand, and then all those people in the previous question can come find you. All right. Okay, I always found this really valuable. So consultants only. So if you work internally at a company, don't answer this. But consultants only. What is the hourly rate that you charge? Yeah, just don't answer if you. Yeah. All right, everybody made a decision on how they want to lie about this. All right, let me go to the distributed one. Okay. Okay, I think there's a correlation between the 4 people that charge more than $300 an hour and the 4 people that make more than 300K a year. Oh. All right, so this is good. I love asking this question because now you can compare, like, what is the market rate, right? Most people have to pay a bunch of money for, services to go and figure out what market rates are for them, and now you got it for free. This is the Jeremy special. Yeah. All right, so now just some questions about your colleagues. Like, hey, what do my colleagues do? What do they like? What do they use? I'm not really sure why this one's marked private, but all right, we got 94. All right, so hey, topics for next year, team-based development is going to be a big thing because it seems like a lot of people are leading teams, a lot of people are on teams. All right, programming languages that you use for work, not just for hobby. Sorry, Derek. He uses all of them. This is one that's interesting to see year after year. Yeah. All right. Python and followed shortly by none. All right. Oh, Yes, that means they only use LabVIEW. Yep. Um, yeah, so Python and C are leading the pack, as you would expect.
Jeremy, I'm curious what falls under other.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Um, Arduino IDEs,
PowerShell and
PowerShell.
Bash.
Yeah, I was gonna say SQL.
Okay. All right, everybody get on your mic at once. All right. Um,
Okay.
all right, y'all are gonna have to like write in answers that I should provide next year. Okay, what version control tools do you use for LabVIEW? If you say none, we'll take your badge away. I sure hope that zero is none. All right, we got 92. Oh, it's all right. Everybody start street preaching. Oh. All right. So as you'd expect in 2025, Git dominates, right? I'm sure there's a lot of people using Subversion because that's what they were using 8 years ago, and they're still using it. Oh. All right. What frameworks do you use? This would be in LabVIEW, and then again, this is a multiple selection one. What was that, Stanislav? Well, there is a big other. Workers. In-house developed. That's always the competition, really. Yeah. Decad. I used it once on a project. It was great. Came back to it. I'm like, I don't remember what I did. Um, works. It's still working. It's in service. It's a weather machine at a environmental test facility um, that runs an entire hangar. Oh, okay. So DQMH, of course, that's very popular here.
Yay, DQMH. Bab's
yeah.
not here, so I had to do that.
Okay. Followed by Actor Framework, and then other. I'm curious, what other? Workers. Aloha. We'll talk later. I've never heard of that one. All right, moving on. Oh. All right, how did you learn LabVIEW? That was self-taught. 2.2 was self-taught. Yeah. The official training was you install it. Oh. All right. So NI people, this is pretty nice. You see a lot of official training on here, and that has changed over the years. There's been a lot of self-taught via YouTube and podcasts and blogs and things like that, and official training is catching up. All right, and then how many years have you used LabVIEW? Okay. Wow. I think a lot of us leveled up this year. Oh. Yeah. Well, I will say it used to be a much bigger spike, and I love it that we have this whole. I don't know if y'all can even see my cursor. Yes, that we have this whole big chunk of, and it's staged, right? Because this group is going to help the group before, the next group, and I love to see that. That's like the pipeline that we have going. All right, and that's it for my survey. Uh, yeah. So
How many hours? How many hours people work?
how many hours people work?
Yeah, can we add one?
Let's do it. Oh, how am I going to do this? Oops, that's not great. This is shorthand for 42 unto. Hey, some people are making 300K, right? We don't know how many hours they're working. All right. All right. How many hours do you work a week? Did somebody needed the link again? All right, so most people work 40 to 45. Um, we're all like normal. Okay. There's more people taking it easy than than are being abused by their company. That's good to hear. But I mean, y'all are the people that like could come here and not just take a nap. Um, all right. Any other impromptu questions? I have 4 more minutes. I don't. I don't know. Okay. I had that in previous years, and I. Oh, y'all are gonna have to help me fill that out.
What about like favorite unit testing framework?
All right. Other targets? Windows, CRIO,
Linux.
just RT. Just Rio in general. Oh yeah, good choice. And then let's say before 2019. And I'm not doing the quarter releases. And should I put 2025? Put it on there. See who's used it today. Like, Q's up there installing it. All right, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. All right. All right, it slowed down. We got 75. Oh, I spoke too soon. People are like looking at their timesheets right now. All right, what targets do you develop for? I hope this was multi-select. Okay. You can interpret it however you like. All right, and there's a very obvious clock on this podium that's like time is up. It's like flashing at me, and I know that we all want to go relax. All right, what version of Lavi do you use most? Mm-hmm. This is not the one that you want to use the most, but the one that you are using the most. I don't have time for any more questions. All right, and that must be my last question because, yes, it is. Because the advance button is no longer there. Okay. Where is that button again? Is it this delete? All right. This is like mob programming from my survey. All right, so that's it for the survey.